Kia ora, you beautiful people. I'm just giving you a wee little update of a couple of takeaways from a guest speaker, Ines. Ines was one real incredibly smart business woman. She spoke about different strategies she used in regards to different sources of income. For example, for product, if you were outsourcing for product, you would well ahead of time before you knew you were launching, make sure you had got a sample, you tested it, you checked the quality of it. Also really important to check the packaging as well, especially if you were drop shipping, just to make sure that it was all kosher. Another takeaway was certainly food for thought, where she said, you know, you need to figure out your North Star and the reason why you are doing what you're doing, because this journey is not easy, and when the going gets tough, you need to remember, you know, why is it that you're doing what you're doing. So after a bit of deliberation with myself, you know, look, that was easy. It was easy for me to answer because, you know, I'm doing it mostly for my kids, and then their kids, and so on. I mean, a little bit for me, where, you know, I really would love to be able to step off the mouse wheel, finally step out of being tied to the whole groundhog mouse wheel, you know, where your time, time is money, and if you want more money, you have to think differently, because we only have 24 hours in a day, right? So we have to get different, we have to do different, and this is me stepping out of myself and doing it because I want to value my time a hell of a lot more than what I value it now, and I can see I can do that in e-commerce. And for my children, the biggest thing, definitely, everybody knows how hard it is to crack into the property market, and I fear for my children not being able to have their own bit of land on their own land, you know, like to live in New Zealand, you know, it's ridiculously expensive to buy a piece of property without having to rent. And I don't want my whānau to rent. I would love them to have their own plot of land where they can bring up my mokos and you know, install those really good values. And you know, I was lucky enough to have that when I was growing up, so I want my kids to be able to have that also. And I want to help them. I want to help them crack into that property market. So that pretty much sums it up for me, whānau. Ines, yep, absolute inspiration, and I look forward to this Sunday's inspiration again, because I think we all need it. Awesome. Ka kite.